We started the Taffrail Group in 2011, because we thought that there was a need for a special service of advisory. Normally there is consulting, M&A, which is a separate transaction, consulting done by a consulting company, M&A by investment bank. And we found that there was a need for cross-border service, for integrated service of consulting, M&A, and post-merger integration. And we insist on post-merger integration because on cross-border deals, this is the most crucial issue. It's after the deal that everything will create value or destroy value. So basically, this is what we plan. And we have been very successful because helping Japanese company in the US or a US or foreign company entering Japan. We started the business thinking most of our business would be related to Japan, USA relationship, because Taffrail Group is based in Atlanta. Actually, we have done business for a Japanese company in the US or helping US company also entering Japan. Surprisingly enough, we developed a lot of business helping Japanese company in Europe and European company entering Japan. It's very true that Japan is very specific. There are a lot of things which are very unique. Fortunately, we propose the service to those companies and they like the service. So I think we have achieved our purpose. Because we have a lot of demand and a lot of new projects, including a very interesting project supported by the METI. The essential skill of Japan is basically high technology and the capacity of finding partners. It's very, very important that when you think about Japan as a foreign company, being US company or European company, you will find in Japan very sophisticated company that can be reliable partner that will protect your patents, work with you and grow with you. I think the main word talking about Japan is partnership. Of course, the Japanese market remains a huge market. By some instance, it's still the second largest market in the world. It's very challenging, but it's a very interesting market in terms of market capacity. But indeed, if I have to put one word about Japan, it's partnership. It's all about finding good partner, reliable partner on the Japanese market, but in the world. Japan has a very high level standard of living. It's very unique because people, when you get into Japan, you get used very easily to things like security, public transportation, trainer arriving on time, and all this kind of thing. After a while, you feel it's only normal. It's just when you go back to the US or you go back to Europe that you find a difference. So I think the living standard in Japan are probably the best in the world, all included. There are of course some issues because as a foreigner, there remain some issues like the language, still some resistance about dealing with foreigner, but with the support of good partners like the METI, I think that this kind of thing can be cleared. Well, we hope to continue doing what we have been doing well for the last few years, which means helping companies in their new business in Japan, foreign companies in their new business in Japan, or Japanese company going overseas. One thing which is fascinating is that we have a new entire area of business with what is coming with the 2019 Rugby World Cup and the 2020 Olympic and Paralympics. Those 2 years will be years of a lot of possibilities for partnership between Japanese company and foreign companies. There are a lot of skills in foreign companies that can be imported to Japan to make a very successful Olympic and Paralympic Games, or even the Rugby World Cup. So this is very interesting for us as a consulting firm, because there is a lot of potential marriage, and we think there's a lot of future for us.